And we'll go to the next game. And we're looking at the Bengals and Eagles. And I do believe that we might have some discussion on this game. There might be some differences in this game between me and Parlay Poppy, but we're going to find out for sure. You got the Bengals traveling to Lincoln Financial Field to take on the Eagles, guys. Super Bowl champions last year. Are they going to have a Super Bowl hangover? You know, who's going to really all play for them? What's going to happen in this game? That is what we're here to break down. Do we really know? I don't know. But you know what? All we can do is look at stats, and we can look at what's going to happen here. When I go to the Bengals, look at the depth chart here. You know, of course, Joey Burrow. I don't believe he's playing.
I would be shocked.
Yeah.
I mean, he barely's been healthy for a training camp. I think that's the eye of the prize.
Yeah, I don't think we see Joe Burrow. It'll be interesting if we did for a series or two, but I don't think we're going to. And then obviously you have Jake Browning second, Desmond Ritter third, and Peyton Thorne fourth. And I know Parlay Poppy absolutely loves Desmond Ritter. Might be one of his favorite football players in the NFL. Treated the Falcons really well.
Fantastic pick.
Yeah, you know, I mean, what do you do? But Jake Browning, I like Jake Browning in this game. Jake Browning has came in for Joe Burrow on multiple occasions and had decent games. So you're getting a quarterback that has some experience here. And then you got Desmond Ritter, has experience as well. Now, is it good experience? Did he do anything? No. But in my eyes, getting on the field in an NFL game, getting that experience is great. And then Peyton Thorne is the fourth string. I don't expect we'll see much of him, maybe in the fourth quarter. But I don't really think we'll see much. Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, Gesicki, I don't think we see them at all either. And you got Samaje Perine, who's been there a long time. He's getting older. I can't imagine they play him a lot. So you're going to get Gary Brightwell and Tajay Brooks. What's your thoughts on this depth chart? What are you kind of thinking here as well?
So, the Bengals, I think that, I do agree with you. Get Browning, but the question will be how long do you get him? Because he is the backup. And my big take here is Joe Burrow has been injured. Like, we can talk about it every single year. So I think you're also thinking to yourself, get Jake Browning healthy to the regular season too, because you might need him. And you have invested your money into this team too. So you definitely don't want to take a risk with Jake Browning not being healthy. But I just don't know how much, like I said, I think you're probably going to get more Desmond Ritter than you are Jake Browning. And for that reason, I already have my stance on, I think that's a downside for your team if he's under center. But the big thing comes for me is on the Eagles side, like you have McKee has played. I mean, it's not a whole lot of, I'm not going to say meaningful snaps or anything like that. And DTR, I think he's shown some exciting stuff there. Now, is it really anything that to get excited? No. But for me, the Bengals defense is so bad. It was so bad last year. There's so many more question marks, in my opinion, on this year. You spent all the money on offense. You haven't spent a dime on defense. And I don't even think you're going to get, like we said, the ones. You're going to get twos and threes. So if your ones weren't good, your twos and threes probably aren't good either. So for me, just going off that route, and the Eagles drafted first 5 picks for all defensive side of the ball, and they're all expected to play. So we know the Eagles from last year, defensive oriented. I think they'll run the ball as well. They did pick up A.J. Dillon from the Packers, who was coming off an injury. So I think he's going to be in a prove-it state as well. So probably a heavy dose of him. But I just like the Eagles. So my official pick, guys, is Eagles plus the points. You're getting them at home off the Super Bowl. We know Philly fans are going to be excited as well. Nick Sirianni, he's one of those guys where I kind of feel like he's going to take the game seriously. And with the Bengals defense being so bad and Desmond Ritter being under center, which means we could get a turnover or two, I'll take the Eagles at home plus the points. But I could see this game going a lot of different ways.
Look at that. I like it. I feel like we got a little bias here as a Falcons fan. I mean, I feel like Desmond Ritter is just getting shit on
There's a lot of hate for Desmond Ritter on this bet. That can be pointed out.
I mean, Desmond Ritter is just getting shit on right now. Guys, Parlay Poppy's on the Eagles. Well, guess what? I am on the Bengals, -5.5 in this game. I just think Jake Browning, Desmond Ritter, I think they're going to be too much in this game. I do. I like them more than I like Tanner McKee and DTR, who played for the Browns. Yeah, he started some games, but that wasn't his fault. They didn't do good, or he looked like crap out there. No, it's the Browns, right? It's the Browns. But Tanner McKee, Dorian Thomas Robinson, however you say it. I just don't trust them. This line opened at the Eagles -2.5 is all the way up to the Bengals -5.5. Insane line movement. It is preseason, so obviously the line moves very quickly. But I am on the Bengals minus 5.5. Probably Poppy is on the Eagles plus 5.5 here. So we got
I
a
will
little.
also throw in, I think the under is the play as well. Like if we just name those quarterbacks a few times, depending on how much you get out of Browning, that's your probably only sore subject if he goes extended period, which I just can't see. But that quarterback lineup sounds like we're going to get a lot of running. So I don't know how much pass game we're going to